Okay, so let's get some of these components in. So we'll start off with our M5 by 40 bolts, being one of the first things you made. So just click and drag, bring it in. Now, what I like to do is always get your part pretty well lined up with like sort of the orientation that's going to be going in to the assembly. And here, okay, so rotate it so it's facing roughly the right direction. And we're going to use, for each of these parts, we're going to use joint. Now, what we effectively want to do is locate a single point on this object with a single point where it's going to be located over here. So we want this face, and you can click on this face and select the center of it. So I've got a reference point there. So I've got that component is going to be attached to this face at that point. Face is getting in the way. So I'll drag in the next one. So I've got to do this 3 times because there's 3 of these in the part. What rotating it into the correct direction does is it saves you having to flip it. So sometimes it will go in backwards. So we'll go same again, assemble, joint. Quicker way to do it is just to choose this edge, or this edge, because it's referencing the same point. So that edge and this edge. So edges sometimes speed up the process if you can select the edge. And the last one is up here. Now for this example, I won't rotate it. I'll just leave it like that. So spin around. J for joint. This edge and this edge. Cool. And you'll see what happened is it's put it in the wrong way around. So it's done exactly what I've asked. I've gone the correct edge to the correct edge, except it's been flipped. So sometimes if you don't rotate it to start with, you might have to hit that flip button to get it facing the correct direction. Okay, so we've got those 3 in. On the back of each of those, we'll have our dome nuts. So we'll bring the dome nuts in, and we'll do exactly the same process with these and joint these up. Now it's likely that we'll change this one here to a nylock locking nut instead of a dome nut, but we'll see how we go with these as they are. So we're going to go from this inside edge, flip. So J for joint, I'm going to choose this edge again, this edge here, flip. And the last one. Okay. Flip.